North Carolina authorities are investigating calls that Brian is hiding on the Appalachian Trail. Do you think he's capable of doing that?
Yeah, some of the trips that they took before this, they did camp and hike along the Appalachian Trail, especially in that region. They're very familiar with that area. And that was one of the things that we kind of worried about before this trip was in the Appalachian Trail. So you always hear different stories about things that happen there and how really desolate it is in certain areas. And that was always a concern of ours.
She always came home safe.
She
go
always
for
came
3
home
or 4
safe.
days, and then they'd come home and they were
But
fine.
they are familiar. He is familiar
He's
with
very
that area.
familiar with it, yes.
If he's watching this and stranger things have happened, what would you say to him if he's watching this right this minute?
This is where I should wash my mouth, right?
Turn yourself in.
Turn yourself in.
Turn yourself
Turn
in.
yourself in.
Turn yourself in.
Why?
We want to know the truth.
Because if you truly loved her, you should turn yourself in.
You're only making it worse for us and for himself and for his family. Let us have some closure. Let us come to an end to this tragic period and just move on and be able to remember Gabby for all the wonderful memories we had with her and not looking at a TV screen every day wondering if he's going to be found. Just turn yourself in.
That's damn good advice. And Brian, if you're listening to me right now, let me tell you something. You may have done the wrong thing then. Do the right thing now, because you're not helping yourself at this point. You are alienating more people, and when you're in a hole, stop digging. They're not going to stop looking at you. I got a big platform and a big mouth, and I am not letting this go away. I don't care what your mother's telling you. I don't care what your lawyer's telling you. Do the right thing and turn yourself in right now. Fair enough?
Well said.
Yes.
Better than I could say.
He can't change what he did back in Wyoming, but he can change his actions now.
Exactly. And that can have an effect. Can't give you Gabby back, but it can change the course of where you go from here.
And we got a plan for that.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.